Sometimes we know, sometimes we don't. Often we use our imagination. We speculate. We wonder about things. We guess. We predict. Estimate. When we're imagining something, we often say, what if? What if aliens visited Earth next week? Here's Elvis. Never wait for tomorrow. What if tomorrow never comes? Indeed, live for today. Carpe diem. Woody Allen. What if everything is an illusion and nothing exists? In that case, I definitely overpaid for my carpet. In that case, if that is true, always read the small print. You must read the small print. We only want to enter the agreement if the conditions are right. Only sign along the dotted line if you are sure it's the right thing to do. Don't sign up if you have doubts. Strawberries. I like strawberries. If I liked strawberries, I'd buy them. So here's an example of how the verb changes from present like to what looks like past tense liked. But we're not talking about the past. If I liked is still talking about the present. But we use the change in verb to mean something that is less real. You can think of the analogy being used here. Changing from present to past moves something away in time, making it seem less real. If I liked strawberries, I would buy them. She'll eat the strawberries if she likes them. She would eat the strawberries if she liked them. Likes is present, so it sounds like something real. She will eat the strawberries if she likes them. So we think that maybe she will and that she might eat them. She would eat the strawberries if she liked them. Because like has moved into the past tense, it becomes less real. And so this sentence is telling us that she probably doesn't like strawberries. And this sentence becomes hypothetical, a word we came across in the last video. She would eat if something. If your parents sit together at the dinner table, it's a good indication that they've made up. There they are, they've made up. They were arguing, thinking of divorce, but now everything's fine. Or is it? We don't know. So we're going to use if. If your parents sit together. So we have to wait and find out, will they sit together or not? We don't know. But if your parents sit together at the dinner table, it's a good indication, not proof, but a good indication that they have made up. Sit together. So we're thinking of a real possibility. If we didn't think it was a real possibility, we might say, if your parents sat together. See, that would suggest it's unlikely. He's driving as if he's in a Formula One racing car. As if, very useful. As if we imagine something. He's driving as if he's in a Formula One racing car. So he is not in a racing car, but we can imagine that he is because of the way he's driving. We're not made of money, you know. You're talking as if we were made of money. So made of money is a way of saying very rich. We're not made of money. We're not very rich, you know. You're talking as if we were. So as if, now we're going to imagine something unreal. So the verb changes from are, we are, to we were. And here, it's not making the past tense. It's changing the idea to something unreal, as if we were, but we're not made of money. If I were, same here, not if I was, because we're not making the past tense. If I were is using imagination, talking about something unreal. If I were a sailor, I'd wear a sailor's hat. If they want to arrive on time, they had better get a move on. If they want, not wanted, want. So it's a real, we think this is a real possibility that they probably do want to arrive on time. And then we have had better, which is a way of saying should. They had better get a move on. Get a move on. Hurry. They wouldn't be hungry if they'd been on time for lunch. So maybe they are hungry. But if they had been on time, so they were not on time. Sometimes we know something is never going to happen. Never gonna happen. No, 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 never, never gonna happen. Right. If I were Prime Minister, so notice again, not if I was, not if I am, if I were. Imagination, imagining possibilities. If I were Prime Minister, I'd introduce a 4-day working week. Good idea.